What are your personal stories behind your lack of self-care? Welcome to Womb Moon Yoga, yoga for women to help them feel free and joyful in their bodies and their relationships. So, there are so many different beliefs, conscious or unconscious, beliefs of not-enoughness and lack of self-worth that could be stopping us from allowing exquisite self-care that the body temple deserves, requires, and desires. I'm going to name some of the possible stories, some of those that I've heard or I can relate to, and just feel if it resonates and feel what are your personal ones, maybe the ones that I don't mention here. So one of them could be self-care is for weak people. I am young, strong, I can push through, I don't need it. Another one is self-care is for rich people, and I'm not one of them, I can't afford it. Self-care is for those bodies that look good enough, and I've got all this extra weight, so I'm not going to get that regular body massage. Or self-care is something that is going to make me feel too special, and I will not then feel belonging to my family or to my girlfriends. So that kind of fear of not belonging because they don't do it. And so, oh yeah, and another one very important, that I can't afford self-care, I can't enjoy self-care because other people are suffering. That's a hard one, right? So whatever is those personal stories, excuses, well, reasons, but they could be just excuses, we just keep waiting. We wait till we can sleep enough or go for a walk. We wait till we save enough money to take that needed vacation or maybe just a break during our menstrual moon time. We wait till our children grow up or maybe till our parents die. We wait till we have free time to meet our soulful friends and just discuss our problems or share our dreams. We just keep waiting. But we truly wait for that moment when we feel that I am worthy and I am really able to enjoy self-care. So I'm inviting you to really start busting those myths that you might be having either very clearly in your mind or just really in your subconscious. So what could be a good thing to do is write down, I cannot take care of myself because ... and see what comes up. Or maybe I can't afford self-care because ... So as an example, I'll give you my excuse that I've had for years, which is I can't afford self-care because I have no time. And then once you write down, and you can write down as many as you wish, next step will be asking yourself a question. Is it true? So in my case, is it true? Do I really have no time? And of course the answer is no, it's just not my priority. And if I prioritize it, then of course I can find time. And dear sisters, I feel you. I know how it feels not to have an alone moment even on a toilet because you have a toddler, or what it feels like to be in pain and depleted and still not prioritize my body over others, because in some of those challenging, busy times in our life, we really may feel like it's impossible. And so in this case, the excuse could be, I cannot afford self-care because other things are more important, for example. And so then we need to get really clear on how it's important to first give myself in order to give others. And of course, we need to also learn that we may not be able to afford the same self-care we had before giving birth to a child after we already have a baby. So yeah, we just need to readjust into that feeling of my body is worthy and I'm loving her and I'm giving her this care. And that may not look like 1 hour of yoga and then long bath. It may look like just 5 minutes of conscious breathing while you walking and maybe walking to a grocery store, or you're going to just hold your baby, maybe nurse your baby, and breathe consciously. But you do this with this attitude of devotion and love. And so you know your body is not forgotten. Your body is still very much in your loving attention field. And that makes such huge difference. So write down, I cannot afford self-care because, and then ask yourself, is it true? And see how you can bust all the myth that you might be holding on to. And then another thing could be helpful is to ask yourself, where does this belief come from? Is it from your mother, which is very often the case? Maybe it's from another family member or teacher, who knows? So just if you find where you've learned that thought, that belief, and it could be also easier to let it go. So I hope that you're going to grab a pen and do this little exercise and just really allow yourself to let go of any self-limiting beliefs and allow yourself to receive, become that receiver in order to be the transmitter of love, of joy, of freedom. Thank you so much for watching. That's your act of self-care. And I hope to see in the comments field below what comes up for you. Please share. I will answer everyone individually. Thank you. And namaste.